And the fuel leak. Oh, man. Mark. No. 2, 3, 4. Fuel leak. Chef. 2 left. Brutal.
And then you have the range
Absolutely
2 shot
brutal.
from SBK, which could finish it. So at this point, Brad is ahead.
Yes.
Half points on Tavson, half points on Ketsu. It's cocked.
All right. Working on the overlay. Give me a second, guys.
Wow. So it came down to the absolute last move for everything.
All right, so sorry, I'm going to take away the overlay because we're having an issue with it, with the disconnect. But Brad ends up winning 44-20 and change.
No, he got all of Ketsu. So Ketsu
Did he end up getting all of Ketsu at the end there? Oh, because of Starkiller Base.
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to fix your internet where we go. And we have an updated bracket here. So let's go ahead and we'll go to the giveaway screen here. We're going to have to keep this kind of short. From the matchups, Ethan versus Vincent, Carson Ray wins. Okay, let's go ahead and just take a picture of this. Get it out of our.
I got a picture.
For my records, good sir.
Thank you.
Then Todd is going to be advancing. He takes out Mark Moriarty. And then we saw Brad beat Mark. Matthew Carey had a bye. He's going to be taking on Andrew Knuckles. And then looks like Josh Benjamin was able to get past Ryan Staniszewski. And then Samuel Ratson takes out Sean Hune. All right, everybody. Congratulations on your dub.
Congrats.
Was that a fun game?
It was a good game. It was a good game. Lots of crits being thrown. I lost Synchro on the first round of combat.
Ooh, baby.
Never good.
All right. So we're going to do a couple of giveaways here. Giveaway section is matchup. Let me have, let's see, Carson is resistance. Let's go Mike Doyle, Carson Ray. All right. Could you grab them while I do this? All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do quick giveaways for you guys. Again, giveaway times are going to be short just because of the amount of time we have. Let's go ahead and we're going to give away 4 Anakin Skywalkers, all right? 4 Anakin Skywalkers going. How do you become a part of this? All you got to do is be talking in the Twitch chat. Super easy. Are you waiting to talk to me?
I just wanted to did you see my headphones?
No. No. So hold on, let me finish this real quick. All right. So 4 of these, we're going to do this rapid fire. Remember, if you win, exclamation point win in the chat, exclamation point WIN, and fill it out. Make sure you fill it out correctly. We're going to be putting an estimated wait time of about 8 to 10 weeks to get everything shipped out, just because with the amount of stuff that I got going on with all the events. If you haven't seen the events, exclamation point events in the chat, so you can see that list, the calendar, all of that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, roll it. There are, hold on. Giveaway machine broke because of the disconnect of the internet. Try again. Giving it a second. All right, it's loading up. It's loading up. I remind you guys that today, the other thing we're doing, we're going to do a Patreon exclusive giveaway for the Zombie Flood Bomber. And then if we reach our goal of 250 subs by the end of today, we're going to be giving away a Naboo Starfighter repaint. And I'll show that off at some point when we have a chance. Today's pretty rapid fire. Here we go. We got 4 of these. Here we go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. First one is Maze Rim. Second person to win it is Matty Day 92. Next one is Maximus515. And last but certainly not the least, we got Netrunner76. Congratulations to those 4 people for winning their Anakin Skywalker card there. We got more giveaways coming, guys. Top 8 action coming to you here. We're going all the way to the final. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 8 of the Gen Con North American Championship. Super excited to be here. Thank you for joining us. My co-commentator for this round is
Ken Cho.
All right, we got 75 minutes of 72 minutes and change
72, yep.
of X-Wing coming for you here. Mike Doyle versus Carson Ray. Mike Doyle out of Indiana Blade Squadron, and Carson Ray, formerly of the TCX area, now part of the Denver. What do you guys call yourselves?
Denver area, yeah,
The
Front Range. So yeah.
Like
Mile High Squadron.
Mile High Squadron. There it is.
You got it. And yeah, I see a lot of people in the chat asking why isn't there commentary early on, and well, FFG is running these rounds really tight, turning them around as quickly as they can, and we still have to do setup and things like that in the background. So Dion keeps it muted until the players are actually moving, and then we cut it. And even then, I feel like the work's still not done.
Yeah, we're always do. There's always a little bit more to do. Always a little bit more to do. That's all right though. And also, like at an event like this, you know, the time is not always as flexible.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. So we're gonna go ahead and get our Choose Your Champion poll up here. Are you gonna choose Mike Doyle, who's flying Scum, or Carson Ray, flying the Republic? Let's go ahead and start by breaking down those lists.
Yeah, so Mike Doyle is flying a really interesting Scum list. He actually was top ranked after 7 rounds of Swiss.
Undefeated. He was
undefeated.
the only undefeated player in both days.
Yep, got the bye for the cut. So he's running Torgal Mux. Do you have the list there? Captain Seymour and 3 Cartel Marauders, the Kirax fighter. And then you have Carson Ray with the Republic list, flying Rick Olay in the N1 Naboo Starfighter, Obi-Wan and Anakin in the Jedi Starfighters, which really plays, I know, to Carson's style. He typically flies a resistance list known as Danger Zone, which is Poe, Nien, and then Lulo.
I mean, can you say he usually? I mean, it's not. This is the new meta. This is brand new.
This is the new meta, and then I was just going to say this is kind of the Republic version of that. It
yeah,
plays the same
I think
strengths.
so.
It's even better because you have the Force involved.
Ooh.
So
That's not how the Force works.
both players know their list very well, obviously. So this should be a really, really interesting matchup.
All right, and I want to talk about some of the tools that Mike has in his list. We did have him on stream on. I'm not sure, was he yesterday or the day before? It all blurs together.
Yeah.
It was 14 games, you know. But a lot of people are used to seeing the Hawk when it was before the points change.
Yep.
Thinking like, oh, look at Paylob out there. Oh, no. This is Torkel Mux. Torkel Mux is a Gold Squadron favorite. When I saw this list played, I immediately texted most of the boys, and I was like, guys, he's back. Torkel Mux ability reads, let's go ahead and just give it to you word for word. Did I just ruin it? No, there it is right there. All right. It says, at the start of the engagement phase, you may choose one ship in your firing arc. Let's note, he has Moldy Crow. He's got 2 firing arcs.
Yep.
The normal, his rotating turret that he has naturally, and now a front arc. You may choose one ship in their firing arc. If you do, that ship engages at initiative 0 instead of its normal initiative value this round. That's trick number 1. Trick number 2. So now your initiative 0 out there. Then Seavor says, hey, your tokens, your focus is gone. You no longer have defense.
Yep.
And now you're getting shot by 5 ships.
Yep.
And usually taken off the board, or there's at least a good chance of losing a ship here.
Yeah, and I think Carson, as TCX listeners know, is usually a Scum player, especially in 1.0. So he's very aware of what he's got coming at him. So the trick is to stay out of those arcs. Don't get PS killed by a swarm there, and at the same time trying to lay hits of your own.
Yep. X Visas, yes, you're correct. It was day 1A. Again, it all blurs together. I do remember
been a long
him.
weekend.
I remember him just deleting a wedge. I absolutely remember that. Like, I was explaining at dinner last night. People were like, why don't you remember more details about the games? And I was like, well, I'm doing way more than just watching the game. When you're
Right.
at home, even if you're like working on something, anytime you put your full attention, you're looking at the game, you are absorbing more than I am because I am looking at the chat. I'm making sure the internet isn't broken. I'm monitoring a data usage, doing the stats, watching the game, having a conversation with my co-commentator, being distracted by a convention. There's a lot going on. But one of the things I absolutely do remember is that wedge getting deleted.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So Carson's not coming out to play. He's turning away. He is probably going to stay in this corner here and make him come through those rocks to engage his lineup.
Make him. I mean, Mike doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. That's Carson's hopes and dreams, I would say.
Hopes and dreams. Depends on who wants to play.
Yep. And Mike can absolutely play the patience game because in a final salvo, he's got the massive advantage. So, Dan, were you able to see the rest of Gen Con at all?
On Thursday.
Okay.
On Thursday, I was able to walk the convention floor. That was where I spent my entire day.
Okay.
And I literally got to the end of the convention floor at 6 o'clock as they were closing everything down. I was like, all right, I got to see it all. I'm absolutely fine. I was looking specifically for games for my daughter and my wife and I to play. And I found two that I'm super pumped about.
Nice.
And one of them that I'm really excited about, it's called the Color Monster.
Okay.
And it's a cooperative game where you're trying to collect colors, but in order to collect the colors, they're connected to emotions, and you have to talk about things that have made you scared or happy or sad. There's a couple of other ones.
Yep.
I'm super excited to play this with her. Just as a father, you know, communication with your child is really important.
Okay.
And just being able to talk about those things is cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe I'll stream some Color Monster one day. Gold Squadron. Let's see. If After Dark is supposed to be things where children shouldn't watch, and where our normal programming is PG, how do we go to G? What would that be? Gold Squadron.
I think it would be seamless transition.
Just seamless. This is fine.
So it looks like Mike is turning in to head off Rick, Olay, and I think that's Obi-Wan up at the top there.
Somebody asking about number of force on Obi-Wan. I'm pretty sure there's 2 stacked on top of there on the top one. So there's 3 there. Carson knows. He good. So if you were at home in the chat, who would be your champion, Ken? Unbiased. Let's say this was, Tom Wall versus
Philip Dexter.
Dexter,
Let's
yeah.
go with that. I would probably, I I would probably put faith in the aces and go with the Republic lineup.
All right. You know, the conventional wisdom, I think you are correct. But I don't know all 7 matchups that Mike got.
Yep.
But I have to think that he played at least against one other AC type build out there. It takes one turn of him catching an ace in a net for it to just be deleted. One turn. Mike absolutely has the tools to make it happen. Of course, this is going to come down to a 50-50 decision of choosing where are they going to go. Where is either Anakin or Obi-Wan going to go?
Yep.
Or even Rick, depending on how the time works out. But one of these aces are going to go. And with their positioning, will Mike be able to make a big enough net to get all of the shots off, or at least most of them?
Yeah, and I mean, the thing about Torkel is he's got this to play with, and I mean going off. It's a huge, huge net, and as long as he catches something and has the 3 Cartel Marauders pointed on target, yeah, that's a bad day.
Jelly Roll, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription. I want to remind you guys that if you have Amazon Prime, you actually have a free Twitch subscription that you can give away to or use yourself and donate money to your favorite content creators. If you love Gold Squadron and all the content we bring you from literally around the world, you can do that. It's very easy to do. ! Prime in the chat to get the link so that you can watch that. Or you can just look for Amazon Prime on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to find it there. It's less than 3-minute video.
You know it right off the top of your head. Less than 3 minutes. I know that video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I just updated it recently because they changed the placement of it.
Okay.
And how it looks, so I updated it. Super easy. We'll get some shout-outs in the chat here. Hello to Piggle McWiggles. You know who you are, and I know who you are.
You can't hide behind your Twitch nickname.
That's right. Let's see who else. You know what's awesome? It's awesome to see the regulars, right? The people who when you're on, you know who are gonna be there. Lou the Lunatic. Dutch Co. Baron CJH. Hamslow. It's amazing. You guys are awesome.
It's a real community.
Emperor Canaries, Real Fun Bobby, Drazad, Dr. Moneypants, who I think has one of the best names, not going to lie. Yeah, just all you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. Everybody. Yes, even you at home.
So Mike being very, very deliberate.
Isofane, I didn't know you were in the chat. I didn't see you, fam.
He's always there.
He's always there.
He's ubiquitous. He's always there.
What about me? Yes, of course. Of course you. The real jazz man missed. Guys, I wasn't looking at a list of names. I was looking at the last 10 people who chatted. What about me? I love all of you. Riot, Mad Medic riots, yes. We should. This. You know what? I want to do this. I have a challenge for the community. I have to figure out a way to compile these, but I want to make a collage of the community watching Gold Squadron streams. Take a picture with yourself watching Gold Squadron streams. You can make it funny, make it PG. I know there's at least a couple of you who went like. But I
Put
think
some pants on.
Yeah, I got to figure out a way to collect it and make it easy for me to compile them. But I think it could be cool to put together some type of big collage using those pictures.
We should have them all post it to their Instagram accounts and tag your Instagram account and then have some kind of hashtag for it.
I mean, that would be a way to do it, but I wouldn't be able to collect the pictures
No.
easily.
I think this also begs the question that we were talking about the other day. What do we call the Gold Squadron podcast chat community members?
Yeah, they're my fam. It's something I say all the time and don't even realizing
but I think you were like leaning towards Goldies. You
Nah.
know what? No,
No,
we're not doing that?
I don't want to
Okay.
do it. I
Okay.
decided like this morning, well, as I was speaking, it came up. I was like, I that's something that comes out of my mouth all the time. ISO fans like, gotta find my pants. Listen, I am 100% aware of that. I have serious screen time with many community members while they're on the toilet, maybe while they're eating, brushing their teeth. I've watched streams in the shower. Like, it happens. You're like, I want to watch
dedication.
it. Yeah, it's like, hey, I can place. It works. What do you? Are you stealing my data?
So it looks like Carson is kind of flirting with danger here, and he's coming in
Rick.
engage. I was expecting these guys to curly Q and turn back towards that corner, kind of loiter in that upper right corner.
Press A to podcast. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime. Is that range 3 from Rick to that Kirax? Did they measure yet?
The first one, they haven't measured yet. I'm going to say he is in range. He did go fast. I think it was a 3 bank.
It was fast. Rick is in a weird spot. I'm curious to see what Carson is going to try to do. Could be a little bait and switch. Does he have range there from Anakin?
Yep, he's got it for sure.
All right, he's got range 3. Carson talking to my dice.
I think he's happy with your dice.
I think the dice cam got moved. Spends a focus, takes a shield. Looks like there were 3 there. So give me a second to go get that adjusted, everybody.
So Rick is rolling the extra die. Safe.
That should be pretty close to the whole thing. Spend the force, no damage. But force Anakin to spend a force there. He's going to be -1 next turn.
One hit.
One
Carson's
hit
rolling
coming
4.
in. That should be
and
fine.
Good. End phase, regenerating the force. So this will be a very, very interesting turn to see which way Mike turns the swarm to try and catch who in the net.
All right, I'm going to go adjust one small thing. I'm going to... That right there. I'll be back. Alrighty. This is a big turn.
It is a big turn, so thus a lot of deliberation.
This is the apex. We're upon the apex.
I mean, because you've got these two guys that Mike would very much like to catch in Torkel's net, which is like this big.
Yeah.
But then you got to have these three guys pointing at the same target, and it would be nice for Seavor to be there to prevent the use.
Yeah, I think Seavor probably does a 1 hard. I think, okay. So if I'm Mike, if you're trying to catch Rick, I'm thinking 1 hard. Well, actually, wait, you have to move the Kirax first because they're initiative 2. He's a 3. You don't have a 1 forward on the Kirax. So you might... Oh, man, that's a weird spot. What's the...
So there's a question is if Carson decides to go either 3 bank, 3 forward, and then boost and hug this line here. These guys all have to turn back and expose themselves to Annie. I don't think he's going to turn in with Obi-Wan because if Mike doesn't do that and turns in onto Obi-Wan,
yeah, that's dangerous.
Super bad day.
Now you usually don't when all the ships are still alive, you don't want to turn in on a board edge. Like that's bad. But when trying to be defensive, the board edge is great.
Yeah.
Oh man. 3 bank. Shoot. That is a weird spot. Oh, well, we're going to find out now.
We're going to find out.
Let's see.
Dials down.
Is it the K turn? I was about to say 4K. Did he do it? He did it. All right. So it looks like Rick is probably the target. 2 straight, maybe a barrel roll. Wouldn't be surprised to see that if he's trying to widen the net. Next one here, going to be doing a 1 bank towards
so he's
Obi-Wan
Mike's
and
really
Anakin.
hedging his bets on all the angles.
Just want to get shots. I mean, with the maneuverability of the Jedi and the regen droids, those regen droids are essentially 2 extra shields.
Yep.
You got to look at it that way. Only regen on Anakin and Rick, not on Obi-Wan, by the way. Obi-Wan has R2A6, allowing him to adjust the speed of the dial after revealing. Three hard turn. That blocks a 3 bank right there. What you gonna do, Mike? So he's debating an action. The pause here, that means he's debating a barrel roll right now.
Yeah, I think he's got to stay put.
All right, we're going to go ahead and close the poll. Champion poll currently leaning towards Mike.
Yep, just going to focus.
And got the block.
Looks like he might. Yeah,
no, he got it. He got it.
So
he's going to be getting shot by 1 to 2, maybe yellow. The angle is dependent, but that's not terrible. Mux will have a shot on him as well.
He's out of arc on yellow. Yeah, Torkel might be able to reach out that far.
We had 14 people make the cut today. My man Brandon Prokos, by the way, helper extraordinaire. Brandon Prokos helps me ship things. I call him he's my friend, but I pay him to be my friend certain days. I'm like, hey, come to my house and hang out and help me ship things.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, all 3 of these for you. Here you go.
I mean, I don't know if you had something you were drinking else. Otherwise, it's for you.
Thank you.
So Anakin and Obi-Wan coming in. Anakin's going to go ahead and barrel roll. He's debating target lock or focus. He's going to go ahead and take the lock. Not sure who he made a 0.
I think he made Anakin a 0.
Yeah, Anakin. Okay. Because he's not shooting first with him.
So
all right, here we go.
At number pink.
Woo. Whiff.
Cool is the response.
The dice giveth and taketh away. Just keep it consistent. What are you guys gonna do? Listen. All right, so that's a focus coming in. 1 shield on Mux. It's confusion on my part. I forgot to give the dice box rule in the rush to get it all going and started. All right, next shot into Rick. Focus for hit, crit.
Rick should be rolling 4, I think. No?
Nope.
Ouch.
Because base 2 plus 1.
Direct
hit. Down to 1 hole right off the bat here. Like, I'm sure if Mike does damage to Obi-Wan, I'm sure it feels good, but not having another shot on Rick feels bad.
But for the 1 shot, you can't complain with that result. That's
of course,
really
but
what he wanted, yeah.
Carson can also regen above half still.
Yep.
Just 2 shields and he's up.
Especially if Torkel gets wiped off the board here.
All right, this is going into Obi-Wan. Spends a focus, takes 1.
So 1 shield down.
Obi-Wan cannot get that back.
And then range 2 from Anakin.
Going into Mux.
That's 3
hits.
So he's going to take 1.
There's a hit, so he's going to take 1 card on Torkel. All right, so Mike able to score 24 points, Carson 28. Let's go ahead. Let's re-poll the audience. How you feeling about this match so far, Ken?
I think Carson kind of has it in hand. That was unfortunate that he got He only got one gun on Rick because, like you said, Rick is going to be gone at this point and going to regen. Anakin is probably going to finish off Torkel here. And I don't think... So he's coming into the fight. You will probably see a K-turn here. I don't think he can K-turn with that one. I think Carson's all right.
Now, Mux has a mobile arc.
Yep.
So he can take a guess at where Rick is going to be able to continue keeping the pressure on him. He also has the yellow Kirax in a position to just kind of 2 straight
Yep.
and keep pursuing. Though the 2 straight probably bumps into the pink Kirax.
Yeah, it'll be close. Someone asking what round we're in. All the arrows triggered.
It's round of the top 8. Top 8.
So I believe top 8. All these players have earned a World's Invite at this point, correct? Or is it top 4?
This is not a system open, so it's not the same. You know what? Maybe we can flag somebody down and ask about pricing.
I think I'm pretty sure they handed out the actual World Invite cards.
Oh, do you see that there on the top of the table?
Well, Carson already has his invite, so they're not going to give him another one. But I think on Mike's side, I saw they handed it. But I'm pretty sure
I think I see it right there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure top
I think
8.
Carson still gets to keep the thing, though. He
Okay,
earned
yeah.
it. Yes, they did. Top 8 earned.
Okay. So you got a Talon roll.
T-roll. I actually forgot that they had talent rolls, so the 2 forward on yellow looking real good.
Yep.
Torkel in the mix as well.
To get out of dodge. Probably going to move that mobile arc.
Yeah, pointing to the back.
Yep.
And 3 straight, a little bit more speed, trying to catch Rick, just in case Rick went 3. Also matches him, preventing the bonus from Rick Ali's ability. Who knows? Maybe Kirax fighters are the kryptonite to Rick Ali.
Maybe.
They like going fast too. Hard one from Sivor. Just getting that arc in a place where he can start jamming people. I've come for your tokens. Captain Sivor, Reaper of Tokens.
So it would be interesting if Rick pulled up short and just did like a 2 straight, stayed out all arcs, stay out of. No, it's not what happened.
Say that again?
I said it would have been interesting if Rick pulled up short and did like a 2 straight.
Ah, okay.
But that is not what he did.
No, out. I want to try to get out. Also, 5 guarantees that there's a regen.
Yep. $5K
coming in from Obi-Wan. He is sitting in 4 arcs there.
And he's probably going to get dialed back down to initiative 0.
No, he's sitting in 5 arcs, excuse me. He's in all the arcs. Because Torque goes backwards. Anakin. How aggressive are you going to be? He's going to go ahead and do the fine-tune control boost. Oh, man, that is a tempting target for Mike.
Yep.
And he's going to roll range 1.
That's a gutsy call.
Yeah, well, that gets him out of the yellow arc.
Yeah.
So it reduces it down to 4 shots. So Mike has a choice to make. Do you take 5 shots into Obi-Wan or 4 into Anakin?
Yep. He so he made Anakin
The 0.
initiative 0.
Yep. Got another damage there on Mux. Down to 1 hull. All right, Mike gets to choose now. Where's he going?
There's a lot of tempting targets, which I think was Carson's goal to.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably your best chance to get Anakin.
Yep.
It's not great because you don't have tons of mods, but
Who needs mods?
hit crit and natties.
Made out. Now here's the big one.
Range 1. He's going into Rick, see if he can take him off the table. That seems
pretty good.
Now Rick is going to get the bonus because he went faster.
And he's got tokens.
Looking for dice.
He's
Not today.
Not today.
Oh, no, he had the 2 tokens
Yep.
back there. He's got it.
Yep.
Rick Ali says, not today.
So here we go. All these shots are going into Anakin to try and prevent.
Oh,
That's nothing.
Did he roll 4 dice on Rick?
He did.
It's too many. It's only 3, right?
No, because he went 5 straight, so he went
But
fast.
he has 2 base plus 1.
No, I think then he did roll 3. I'm not sure.
Hey, guys, real quick. How many dice did you roll on Rick on defense? Was it 4? Or is it supposed to be 3? No. They're just going to redo the rolls. And he had focus of age. Should be fine.
Same result.
Yeah. It most likely wasn't going to be
Right,
taking
but
damage
gotta
anyway.
keep it on the level.
Keep it on the up and up. It could have been something as easy as looking and thinking that like Pink was shooting.
Yep.
Because if you thought it was the range 3 shot,
Yep.
that's another shield there on Anakin.
So this should do it for Mux. Yep.
Mux goes poof.
All right.
And Carson up 55-24.
Here we go. End phase.
All right. You know what this is a good opportunity for? To use the washroom. I'll be right back. Keep the people entertained.
I got you. So
Dude, give them your best stand-up routine. Go.
So Mike kind of has the wind taken out of his sails just a bit. He's still got all his cartel marauders. Captain Seavor's there to cause some shenanigans. But I think Carson will probably kind of reload here a bit, reorganize, still get Rick out of there. So who knows what happens. How's it going?
We got
Moisture Farmer.
Ryan Farmer here, subbing in for Dion for a minute. What is up, everyone? Man, so Muck's just off the table,
Yep.
which is, for Mike, a really big blow.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Because that does provide him, so much extra offense because you can ensure that your entire squad's going to be firing before
Yep,
that
DS
one
kill
thing.
something.
Yeah. Now those Marauders, Initiative 2 is a bit more of a liability, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, still got a lot of health. He's still got a lot of guns. But, yeah,
Right.
he's got to be prepared to take some hits.
Anakin hasn't used any of his R2 charges at this point, correct?
No.
Right.
And I think Carson will do that soon.
Yeah, I think Carson will look to maybe boogie out with Anakin here.
Yep.
Anakin is in a bit of a weird spot. Definitely susceptible to be blocked at this moment. So you have to think, if you are Carson, which kinds of maneuvers can you do with Anakin
Yep.
that, if he is blocked, still isn't that bad for you. So let's kind of map it out real fast. So if Anakin tries to do like a 1 hard or a 2 or move in this direction, right? The possibilities for blocking come from a Kyrax 1 banking in here. And if he gets blocked, then he could have a Seavor shot, that Kyrax shot, and this Kyrax shot. So getting blocked in here, probably not ideal. If he goes 1 hard or 2 hard in this direction, he could get blocked here, but it'd be a little harder to have shots on him from these positions.
Right.
He could do a 5 straight, because Seavor moves before you, and he's got to move somewhere unless he self-bumps himself in this spot. So he could do a 5 straight and try and boogie out of there.
Well, here's the question for Mike. Do you think now that Torgal's gone, he chases the Jedi, or does he try and close the door on Rick, who's basically going to, my feeling, just go fast, run, and just come this way? So do you think, because all the guns are basically pointed this way, this way, this way, that he is going to continue chasing?
You can't chase right now. I know people are saying, like, you're splitting your shots too much, but you want to take good shots.
Yeah.
You want to take what you get you, because these Jedi, I know Obi-Wan has, 3 agility, but with 2 defense
With no shields
dice,
that he
yeah.
can't regen.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Very tempting.
You can push through damage. Like, you can actually get damage through.
Yeah.
So, I'm only commentating for a couple minutes. I'll come a couple of
So you're saying Mike goes in to somehow block one of the Jedi, which looks...
I think this is a K turn here by this Kyrax.
Yep, looks like he is chasing the Jedi.
Well,
and you're right. It's probably because of the traffic jam that's
Yeah.
going on here. That's his best bet.
And Mike, if he can, remember, 27 minutes left, right? So let's say they take 4 minutes around, 4 or 5 minutes around. You're looking only at 5 rounds left, maybe 6. So 5 or 6, and then obviously as ships come off the board, things can accelerate. But you have to think, how many more shots, how many more turns is it going to take for me to take these out? Anakin's probably, if he doesn't have a shot, going to regen a shield. If Anakin did a 2 hard this way, he's in really good shape. If he did decide to go right.
Yep. So it looks like he didn't do the K turn.
Oh,
with
no,
this
no
Kyrax.
K-turn. No K-turn. No,
He's going
just
in straight.
Maybe
Yep,
just
so
trying to
there's
get
that
some
3.
shots on Rick. Yep.
There's that 3.
So Rick can't arc dodge the shot from green.
Can arc dodge, and I think they went the same speed. So yeah,
At least the same. I don't think Rick exceeded the green speed. So That being said, green is an unmodded shot, so Carson's probably just going to focus here.
Gotcha.
Because it's, yeah, mathematically that's his safest bet. Anakin could 5K here as well and just get behind them and mess up the squad, but that would have been a risky play for Carson to dial in. It's one of those plays where if he did it, it looks great now, but maybe in retrospect it wasn't the absolutely correct move. Obi's just going to bump, it looks like. And he's going to have 2 really hefty shots going into him as well. He'll have a range 1 from number pink and from Seevor.
Yeah.
What's Obi-Wan's current force at? Do we know that?
I think he's only got 1 regen because he burnt them all last turn.
Yeah, that is. We could maybe see a dead Obi-Wan this turn because all those Marauders are full, and it's unlikely they're going to be initiative killed.
Yeah. His best bet would maybe try and initiative kill Seevor, so he's only taking 1 shot in and pray for dice variance.
Carson did do a 5.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's 5K. We'll see in a second. It looks like Obi-Wan has 2 force, so.
Okay.
Now the question is, did he 5K or did he just go 5 straight so he could take a minute and get himself out of the fight? If it's a 5K, that's a real baller move. Yep, it is the 5K. Really strong. So we could maybe see Obi-Wan die, but Anakin could potentially kill Seevor here as well.
Right.
Could get that 1 shot off.
I feel like Seevor will disappear because you'll have actually both guns on him.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll have no mucks, right? So. Yep. Seevor could die here, which means Obi-Wan's probably going to survive that range 1 from pink.
Yeah. Gutsy call and it pays.
Does pay off. 4 hits going into Seevor. And then that's a dead Seevor.
Ouch.
Pow. Anakin with the gutsy move pays off.
That's true. And the nice thing about that frees up Obi-Wan to lay some licks in on that cartel.
Absolutely.
I don't think.
I don't think Obi-Wan spends any of that.
No. It's tempting.
He needs that defense.
It's tempting. Yep.
Just 1. Yeah, that's the right call. You had to save it for defense here.
It still
takes,
got rid of the shield.
Yeah, that number pink. I'll call this one number pink. Which one is it? Yeah,
I don't think Dion set it up with the colors yet.
No, I got it. So the second one down.
So here we go. Hit crits. You got it.
Yeah, so Obi-Wan totally fine. And this one.
Sorry, that was on Rick. So that shot was on Rick.
Oh, that was on Rick.
So here comes the one on Obi-Wan. 2 into crits.
Oh, that's a good roll. Oh,
that's
hit
great.
Crit. Hit crit going in Obi-Wan now. Another. Oh, no, wrong one.
Oof.
Obi-Wan is out. So you lose Seevor, but you take Obi-Wan and the Sense out.
I think Carson's still okay.
Carson's in good shape. But it is 3 fairly healthy Marauders still.
It is. I could have sworn another one had lost shields, but I could be wrong.
No, it just looks like this one's
way earlier in the match. I thought there was one where he got a hit on a cartel and took a shield, but yeah.
Yeah, so yellow, pink, and yeah.
Do you know how to add points as well? So Mike should have Obi-Wan.
Yeah, so Obi-Wan is
62
dead.
points.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. So 86 to 85.
A tight game, though, 21 minutes. So Mike's ahead at the moment. At the moment here. Rick's in a bit of a precarious situation here, too, though. Only 2 hull, right?
Yep. Only 2
So-
hulls. Still has 1 charge left, I think, on R2.
Did Rick regen on that run? I didn't see weapons disabled.
No. He's only done it once before, back when he was up here.
So he has 1 hull, 1 shield right now?
Yep.
Dion, can you check that just to make sure he only has 1 hull, 1 shield on Rick? I just want to be sure.
Yeah.
Hard to tell. Yeah, he does have 2 shields. We just wanted
Okay.
to be certain before we put it in, because we didn't have. The thing is, they don't always the players don't always put the weapon disabled out. So. But Rick is out of regens, so.
Use 1 shield to get half on Rick again.
So Carson is now up on points because Rick is over half. But this is a situation where Anakin can just mop up.
Yeah, Anakin can absolutely close this game. Especially if he's able to keep Rick just running and the other guys is chasing, because it's so tempting a target. And, oof, got the block.
That's a good block. That's a really good block. And Anakin won't be able to, more than likely won't be able to one-shot number pink. So our one true savior, number pink, could have a good, could do really well
He'll be
against
the MVP.
Yeah. He'll lay some pain into pink, but
He would need
Only
a lot
one-
of crits and a
yeah.
nice crit chain.
only
to,
1 force on Anakin right now.
Yep.
Let's not forget. And he's got yellow on him, too. Yeah, spend that lock. See what happens. On the reroll. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, man. He could kill it. He could kill number pink. 1 evade. So hit, crit coming into pink. Should live.
Yeah, even a direct hit
even
just
a
gets it
direct
to
will
4.
keep him.
Damage
Engine. That hurts. But he's probably just going to K-turn next round anyway,
Yeah.
so. Oh, he won't be able to. Rick will be in the way.
Looking, he's taking that shot from
Yeah.
downtown.
It'll just be 2 dice, I think. So just 2 dice downtown, unmodded, 1. And yellow. So we have
He's got it easily in hand.
pink got hit, crit. Damage engine.
So here comes the range 2 from number pink into Rick, who's got no tokens.
But I think he gets the added defense. 3
Oh.
hits coming in on Rick.
Rick needs 1. Oh,
Oh.
clutch.
Yeah, so
That's clutch.
he loses 1 shield.
And then here comes the last cartel into Anakin, I think.
Yeah.
Range 2.
Unmodded. Still has potential here, though. Only the 2
Anything
agility,
they can
right?
get, yeah.
2
and
crits.
there you go.
And only 2 on Anakin, so a blank here is bad news.
Yep.
Yeah, so
There's
1
that
shield
shield.
loss on Anakin. So right now that's half on Anakin. However, I believe he does still have 2 R2 charges.
Yep.
However, it's a precarious situation for Carson because if he regens over half, which is nice, he can't shoot with Anakin to finish off some of these ships. Maybe 3 rounds left, potentially 4, depending how fast they go. So Rick has to decide right now if he's going to be in this fight or not.
Yep.
Is he going to boogie out, or is he going to hard in and try to get some shots and maybe let Anakin get back to? I think you have to regen 1-up back on Anakin. I don't care what you do.
Because you
got to
need the
get those points back.
I think Pink is going to do something to block up this area to prevent the 3 hard or the 3 bank and then he doesn't care if he's stressed.
Right.
He's going to stay on target there.
I agree. I think Pink is maybe a lost cause. Really tight game right now, and an interesting endgame situation.
Yeah, I would say the last few games.
You need shots, but you have to regen, right? So when in these next 3 rounds or 4 rounds do you regen with Anakin? Do you just do it right now? Just maybe, just do. Did Carson spend? He did spend a force. So Anakin only has 1 force right now. I think you might have enough time to maybe do a 4 straight with Anakin right now or something along those lines, or maybe a 2 sloop as well. And I would maybe not a 2 sloop.
What was the crit on Pink? Not that.
Damage engine.
Okay.
I have it up here.
There you go.
So it's hard to see.
Yeah. I say you wait on Anakin regenning because you want to try and get those points and then pull the points back.
Anakin's at low force right now too, so like Yellow has a big opportunity here. Like Anakin needs to choose. Okay, do I finish off Pink or like this is a really great endgame scenario for newer players or veteran players. Like, what do you do, right? If you're Carson, what do you do? Do you regen? Do you stay on the offensive? So just a 1 bank with this cartel. So this is smart here because he either blocks Rick or Rick flies by him and he might get a shot.
Yep.
Right?
There's
Pink with the 1 hard.
Trying to block.
Or 1 bank? Or is that 1 hard? You can't say.
1 hard.
1 hard. You can take a stress from damaged engine. Really going hard after Rick. It's a lot of points if he can finish him off. Yep, this is a good move. Just a 1 bank by Yellow. We got some updates from the other game, Dion says. So the winner of...
So these are progress. Matt Carey has slight edge on Andrew Knuckles right now.
So Mike Carey, slight edge on Andrew Knuckles at the moment.
Todd Grubbs has lost one of his 3 A-Wings versus Brad.
Well, here we go.
Here. Todd's lost one of his 3 A-Wings versus Brad. And then one of the other matches, we got Josh Benjamin versus Samuel Rothan. They seem to be even at the moment.
Thank you, correspondent Dion, for coming onto my stream. Dion's voice is a little...
So this could be kind of a game changer. If Anakin did the hard 1, both those guns are going to lay into that 1 cartel.
Wait, did Rick block right there?
Yeah, so Rick got blocked.
Yeah. Yellow's still at full. Was that a 1 or a 2 from Rick?
I believe it was a 3 hard.
Was it a 3 hard?
Yeah.
Okay, so he will get that extra agility against Yellow. All right, what did Anakin... He's debating the regen on Anakin. He's debating it. So 3 forward.
Yep.
So he's going to boost. Looks like he's staying on the offensive here. Because next turn he probably could regen.
Yeah.
No force on Anakin.
Oh.
3 hits going into green.
Chose
1
not.
evade. Range 1 into yellow from Rick. He'll get 4 dice. Predator.
Want to crit. Man.
Hit.
2.
Nothing. I think he's just going to take that on yellow. Yep. He'll take a shield and a hull on yellow and see if he can maybe finish off Rick with a really good shot here. Range 1, yellow onto Rick
With
Ali.
the focus.
With the focus. Here it is. All right, Rick needs paint. Blank
That's not
out.
paint.
Blank out. That is a dead Rick for Carson. Now it's a bit of an uphill battle here for, even if he regens up, Anakin's in a bit of a tough spot.
Yeah, if he had maybe 5 more minutes, I think he could pull it out.
But it looks like probably 2 rounds, maybe
Yeah.
3. And he needs to kill, what do we got here? So if Carson regens and kills 1, what does that look like? I'm just going to temp it out. What'd you say? Yeah. If Carson regens and kills 1 of these, he'll put him ahead. So he has 2 rounds to decide how he regens and to pick his shot, which leads me to believe that if I'm Mike, I'm getting this guy out of here, like doing what I can. I got to protect him either by blocking Anakin, doing what I can to ensure that this guy lives. Because
Do you see the K turn from green coming, though? Is that going to happen?
sure, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Because Carson probably only has 2 rounds to regen and get a shot and kill something, right? So that's what you have to be thinking about if you're
Right.
Mike. So you could still get some good shots on him and everything. So if you K-turn here with green, it's unlikely that Anakin kills any of these 4 hull ships in one shot. Possible, but
Possible.
unlikely. So you do a 4K here and turn around. You bring yellow behind, and you just do what you can to maybe even 1 hard with pink. Just so that you want it so that if Anakin has a shot on pink, he's getting shot by 2 other ships. You have to punish Anakin for trying to take that kill shot on pink.
I actually think you maybe see the 1 bank, because I
Right.
think he's going to go fast. 3 bank.
Yeah, 1 bank might be good with, again. So I think you just revealed the
There we
4K
go.
with
There's the
green.
4K.
Yep, good call. Yeah, so pink can't hard turn, but he could bank because he's got that damaged engine and he's stressed. This is
1
exactly
bank.
it. If he's going to kill pink, he's going to get 2 really good shots.
And then you should see the 2 hard from yellow.
2 hard or 2 bank. Either one could be sufficient. 2
full.
straight. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know if I would have done the 2 straight there. But, so he has a barrel roll or a lock opportunity. I might lock here, but it looks like he's going to barrel roll, see if he can get a shot.
And what did Anakin do?
Yeah, the 1
1
hard.
hard.
I think he should have maybe rolled pink to block Anakin there.
Still in yellow's arc.
I don't.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's in yellow's arc. This is why a 2 hard or a 2 bank would have been better for yellow there. Remember, you want to get the 2 shots.
I'm surprised
So-
he didn't come around to take a look. Maybe
Yeah.
he feels confident that he's out, but he
Maybe.
still has fine-tuned.
Now yellow's in a bad spot for the next round because of that.
Yep.
His vector is bad to get back around to get a shot following.
Yep.
So Anakin just do a 5 forward and regen next turn.
Oh.
He said that he had 3 hull left, so maybe I can't do math. Well, we got a hit crit coming in on him. Double
Got 2.
evade, 2 crits. Direct. So he's dead. Yellow, or pink rather. Pink's dead. Sorry.
F. Press F for number pink.
F to pay respect to pinks. So Mike is still ahead unless Anakin regens. 6 minutes left, maybe 2 rounds. So now Mike needs to pick up his pace of play a little bit. Unless, man, that is close.
Yeah, calling in the judge. Make that call.
Yeah, this is big. This is a big
This is
judge
huge.
call.
Yeah, because if it's out, I think what you see is, so he's stressed, so he's got to go forward. You're just going to see him go that way, regen, take the points.
Oh, this is so close.
Out of arc.
No, out of arc. Official judge
call from Carson.
Range 2 from Green. Can Green be a hero? Need something good here. 1.
That's not good. He's got
Spend
the
the force. So Anakin still has no force, though. He'll get 1 back.
He'll get 1.
And
but he, like you said, he's in a good spot because Yellow's vector is terrible.
Yeah.
Green has to go forward, so
Yeah.
Anakin just can go by, regen, take the points.
Yes. Yeah, Anakin will do a 5 straight, regen. Next turn, another 5 straight, regen.
Yep.
So
Gone.
Carson,
He's going to run.
He'll run. So Carson has this in the bag. I think that 2 straight was a misplay by Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really surprised it wasn't even at least a bank.
Yellow has potential to Talon here, right? But it's still really tough. You might see a 1 hard from Green instead 1 hard to the right.
Right.
Five minutes. Probably 2 rounds left to go. Probably get 2.
And the dials are down. Well, they were. Now they are.
So everyone's set. Let's see what they do. 2 Talon there. Again, we'll see if that. I think there's no speed if he goes forward that Anakin can do that gets him out of a shot there. Because the range ruler is a total of 7.5 ship bases, right?
Yep.
And when he goes, if he does a 5 straight boost, I don't think that gets him out. So I think you have to barrel roll here with Green.
Yeah, try and deny that 3 bank or even any fast straight maneuver.
Yeah, well, if you barrel roll, I think you mess with the 5 straight boost too. Yeah, there's that barrel roll. He's got to be careful though. The 3 minutes, so he's got to pick up that pace when he's rolling those dice. He regens.
Yeah, he's regenning.
So that brings him back to half, above half, and in the lead. Gets the block. 1 force. Range 2 shot from Yellow coming in.
Unmodded.
Yep, unmodded.
He's going to need all the paint.
1 crit.
Carson just needs.
Yeah, he's got the force. That's fine. Dials though, and now, his ships are pointed in a pretty good direction. I think you might be able to get a 2 Talon with Green here, maybe.
That'll be close, but should clear.
And then are the 2 banks on the Kyraxes?
They should be blue.
I think they might be blue. Yeah. So still a chance here, but again, it's even harder now for Mike because Carson will very well just regen again.
Right.
So that means he'd have to get 2 in total to get him back down to half and win the game. And that's a tall order, getting 2. But again, Anakin is force starved here. But he'll probably have 1 force and a focus. It's doubtful that Mike will be able to get another block on Anakin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that 2 Talon should clear that rock. Kind of opens up the net a bit. But you're probably looking at 2 unmodded shots coming in. Carson would probably feel a little bit more comfortable with 1 more force, but I think he's going to be all right.
Right, because he could just regen again. Because regen's fun and fair and balanced, as we know.
Yep, there's the 2 bank.
Clear that. take a focus. This is why earlier I wish that instead of the roll, yellow had taken a lock.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I know it's tough. It's been a long couple days, but you have to take your time and eyeball that barrel roll to really think if, you know, if there's a 1 hard there, would I get a shot?
Right.
And he
Would
was
I
hoping,
keep him
right,
in hard?
right. And so it's hard to say. Like it was so close that you can't make that call, but it's
There's the
definitely
barrel roll.
See, I don't know. Obviously, you want to try and get shots, but it's going to be so tough when you're not modded.
Yeah. And that's the name of the game in today's meta, is having at least a single mod shot.
Let's
There's the
see
Talon.
if this avoids the rock. I think it does.
Yeah, I think he clears it. Oh, that's
Even
tight.
with that little jiggle, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of room. So there's the 2 Talon. The baller move here is if Anakin did a 1 hard
1
to
hard,
the right.
yeah.
Yeah. Regens again, and then he'll have a focus. 2 hard, which means he can probably
He'll get out of
boost
he'll
barrel
get out
roll,
of both
get out of both arcs.
Yep.
30 seconds left, though. They might go back to dials and get 1 more round. And he does
There's
boost.
the boost, just to give him more options next turn. If there is one more, which I think there is.
No shots.
So
And
you'll
we will
probably
get
see,
another round in.
you'll see
Yep,
2
then they're
Talon.
back to dials.
Yep, you'll see 2 Talon here
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
He
Anakin
could
has
do-
to do a hard turn.
Yep.
So he needs to do a
3.
1, a 2, or a 3.
I think he does
And then
the
he can
3.
boost. Like, we're looking at, there's a lot of options for him.
Yep.
But, again, instead of that barrel roll, you could have taken a lock.
Yep. Set it up, play the long
yeah.
game.
Oh, Anakin has no 3 hard. Thanks, chat.
It's been a long weekend.
But he knows where Anakin's going to be for the most part.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of what he can get on the table here.
Hey, guys, that's time in the round.
Yep, so there's a Talon.
Yep.
So he's going to have 1 unmodded shot maybe.
Go forward.
Yeah, you want to go forward.
Yeah.
I think you can do some turn, but it's going to be stressed.
Yeah. A shot's a shot, right?
Yeah. You got to get what you can get.
You got to try to get 2 on Anakin and win yourself the game. You got to go for Hail Marys. Carson will, again, only 1 force, but it'll be interesting. It's a 2-turn here. We'll see what he does. He might try to get, I don't think he can barrel roll left.
No, definitely can't barrel roll. If he gets the boost,
I think he just focuses. I think you just focus here. Give yourself as many defensive modifications as possible.
Because this might be range 3 from green.
Yeah. I think it is. I think green will have a range 3, and yellow should have a range 2. Yeah. You focus, keep force here. I believe that's the correct decision.
Yeah, I agree. But they have all the time. He has all the time in the world to think about his options. Time has run out.
This is like one of our Fly Better quizzes. What do you do with Anakin here?
I think this is a perfect, quiz.
Because you can afford to take 1. That's why you focus
Right.
here. You can take 1 damage and be fine. And you got a range
You
3,
just
which
can't
gives you
get
3 dice, and you have a range 2 with those 2. I mean, you'd have to. The
Yeah,
math.
he spent it.
He will boost.
So he wants the dice.
So he'll get that extra die and focus.
There we go.
That boost may have gotten him out of green.
Here we go. 2 unmodded shots.
Yeah.
Range 3.
2 range 3 unmodded shots. Only has 1 focus. We'll have 3 dice for both of them. 2 hit
Okay.
crit.
Oh,
Natties.
clutch.
Natties.
Clutch. So it comes down to this roll.
2.
So he
A
just
blank
needs
out
1.
here wins him the game. Full blank out wins him the game. Nope. That's game.
Carson takes it.
Carson will take it. Great
Wow.
game by
Nail
both
biter
players.
down to the end.
Wow. Really good game by Carson.
So
Wow.
Carson advances to the top 4.
Sure does.
Mike played a great game. I mean, he was
Very close.
top of Swiss, got the bye. That is a gross lineup to face for anyone. And Carson just was very methodical in taking
Sure.
apart Torkel,
Absolutely.
Seavor, and Ugly.
Crazy. All right, I'm going to pass this off back to Dion.
Yep. Are you headed back to California today?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to try to commentate one of these next 2 games, so
Okay.
we'll see. Bye, chat.
Why don't you take the next round then? Take a break and yeah. So, Dion covering up the camera lens to prevent Carson from doxing himself to the internet. So I am waiting for Dion to come back to do some quick giveaways because they're probably going to turn this around real quick. However, Dion needs to go find the next match after seeing the pairings. So hold off on the gunboats for now, chat. So how's everyone doing out in Twitch land today?
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, just taking a little break.
Well deserved.
I'm gonna talk a little softer. My throat's starting to bother me real quick. We're gonna do giveaways.
You know, they've been clamoring for the giveaways.
All right, how's it going? I'm here. I'm not dead. Check, 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 check. I'll bring this. We'll get a little more intimate. I don't want to talk super loud. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of giveaways and then jump into the top 4 here.
Do you know the top 4 real quick?
Matt Carey
Nice.
versus a game that it's unsure.
Okay.
Then the other one is Brad. Brad won his game,
Nice.
and
Carson.
and Carson won. So it's going to be Brad versus Carson. On the other game, we're going to have Matt Carey with his 3 TIE Advanced prototypes, TIE V1s, versus either the same list that Carson run or a Decimator Whisper. Just not sure. They were like on the last turn that mattered the game.
Yep.
So I don't know. So actually, Carson handed me some cards here to give out.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just going to go ahead and
Yeah.
give them out. So we have 3 of these. Okay, this is Count
I think
Dooku?
those are down. That one's
That's Maul.
Maul. And that's produced by a local guy in Denver area, Braden, who also runs, I think, a Etsy shop.
Yeah.
Makes nice dice trays and stuff.
And there's.
So I think one is he's got a Dooku and he's got a Maul. They look very similar.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's okay. So we'll do them all first. Here we go. Type in the chat. All you have to do is go ahead and type in the chat. Here we go. Winner. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dash with the C666. You're a winner. So just type !win. Fill out the form, and sometime in September you'll get your prize.
Call that the blue mall.
Blue Maul.
Blue would be easier. Then we'll go blue Dooku. Blueku. 3, 2, 1, go.
Winner, we got Mega Silver.
And we have another one of those. 3, 2, 1, roll it.
DX Crazy Train. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right, so we got those. I want to remind you guys that if we hit our goal of 250 subs by the end of the final, we're going to be giving away a painted ship by Luke Carrington. It's a Naboo Starfighter. I got to pull up the picture in the in between here, but also we did a Patreon exclusive giveaway. That's the wrong button. Is it this one? There it is. We did a Patreon exclusive giveaway yesterday for legacy patrons for these. Won by, I remember first name Catherine, don't remember the last name. And we're doing a new patron giveaway for ship. We got this this Horde, Legion, Flood, whatever you want to call it, zombie bomber. Looks super awesome.
Nice.
That's going to be given away at the end of today for a legacy patron. Again, if we get to 250 up there, we get the
I think
painted
we're
ship.
just 34 away, so let's do
not
it.
far. That's not far. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, get lists and all that.
I think the farmer will be your co-host for the next round.
Okay.
So
That
I'll
sounds
be back.
good.
How tired are you?
I'm good. I'm ready. I needed that little reprieve.
Okay,
I
good.
feel
Good,
better.
good.
All right, guys, we'll be back. Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 4 of the Gen Con North American Championships here. I'm super excited. My co-host for this round is...
Hello, everyone. It's me, Ryan Moisture Farmer, back again here on the Gold Squadron Twitch stream.
You know, my brain wanted you to say fly better. Actually, I'm lying. My brain wanted to say something else.
I can't say that.
You can't say that anymore.
Due to IP restrictions, I have very specific subset of things I can and can't say.
Well, let's go ahead and break down these lists.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say that when the new wave and the new points dropped, the one ship that we knew would perform really well was the TIE Advance prototype.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that ship was going to be top tier.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All the
For sure.
podcasters were talking about it. And you know what other upgrade we talked about would definitely make a showing.
Concussion missiles.
Concussion missile, obviously. Concussion missiles.
Full meta.
Everyone knows that missiles are the best ordnance in the game.
Don't listen back to the episodes, guys.
Whoa.
They don't need-
Listen here. I can revisionist history as much as I want. So Matt Carey's running 3 Inquisitors, all of them with fire control systems. And fire control system. It's one system, not multiple systems. I hate when people say systems. It's not correct, people.
That's right.
It triggers me. And they all have concussion missiles, and one of them has sense. Number Pink, the hero. I see what you did there.
I did.
I see what you did there. That was you. And Colonel Jendon as well. And across the table, Josh Benjamin with Anakin, R2A6, Delta 7B, Obi-Wan, CLT, and Rick Olay.
We actually can't. YouTube will immediately
Well, it's a good
demonetize
thing I'm
this video.
so off tune, they won't know.
It's true. You're terrible
I'm
at
terrible
singing.
at singing.
The worst. All right, guys. So
We
see you,
just
man.
saw a similar list that Carson was flying, but this is no regen.
Yeah,
no
no regen
regen.
and a
No-
much deeper bid. He's got a 19-point bid.
Yeah, he wants to move last. And that 19-point bid means any number of these ships in the endgame alone is,
Is a significant chunk
yeah,
of the list.
they're just, it's point hoarding. But you got none of that regen.
That's
But
right.
you'll need to regen back up to half to conserve points if you already have those 19 points banked, right?
Look at all my points.
Look at my points. It's 2 different fundamental kind of ideas in list building. But I want to talk about Matt Carey here. So
yeah. So
he has
bringing a ship and a list, like we were obviously, just in case you didn't know, we were joking. Nobody expected the TIE Advance prototype, the